Breaking overnight, multiple people hurt. At least 2 are killed in a shooting during a homecoming party in Texas. We are going to get you the details here in just a moment. Good Sunday morning to you. But first, Natalie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Josh. Yeah, we're going to kick things off as warm as can be. Plenty of mild and muggy conditions and those afternoon rain chances just like we saw yesterday. But I don't think as many of your outdoor plans will be impacted like they were yesterday. I'm going to walk you through that hour-by-hour breakdown and what the week ahead could bring us here across the Bay Area.
Plus, a major tease tweeted by the president. So, what is he talking about? Well, we're hearing this morning as the White House says he is set to make a major statement in just a few hours. And don't let his size fool you. This little guy just snagged the award for loudest bird call ever. And trust us when we say it is well deserved.
Should I go ahead and lower the volume?
You might want to lower the volume on your earpiece here. Yeah, it is Sunday, October 27th, 2019. You are up on the bright side. Thanks for starting it here with us on this Sunday Fun Day. I'm Josh Sidor.
And I'm meteorologist Natalie Ferrari.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You good?
And haven't even had a cup of coffee yet.
What?
I'm 2 hours though. So
everyone buckle in for this forecast. This will be a doozy.
This is going to be a good one.
It is like soup outside.
Steamy. Just
stir the pot.
Brewing it.
That's what Natalie does. Stirs the pot.
And that's how we wrap up the weekend, guys. Yeah, we are waking up to a lot of humidity, and that actually makes our afternoon highs feel more oppressive as you step outside. So when we're talking about above average temperatures, that's just the air temperature as far as what the afternoon will bring.
Natalie, 7:03, a 10 News alert for you right now. A shooting at what is believed to be a homecoming party in Texas. 14 people are hurt, at least 2 are dead. This is happening in Greenville, Texas. About an hour east of Dallas. We are seeing some initial reporting out there that this was an off-campus party for the Texas A&M Commerce homecoming. So far, those school officials have not been able to confirm if any students were in fact hurt. We are keeping an eye on this. We're updating our 10 News app with new information as soon as we get it. All right, let's get you in the know with a look at what else is going on here today. A busy morning and new this morning. Some big developments on the foreign policy front. It is believed the leader of ISIS is dead. Sources are telling the Associated Press that Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was targeted in a U.S. military assault in Syria overnight. Now, that said, those same sources say they are waiting on official confirmation he was actually killed in the raid. But this is all coming as the president is teasing a major announcement on Twitter, tweeting this late last night, quote, "Something very big just happened." This morning, the White House is not elaborating, only saying that President Trump will make a major statement at 9 a.m., which we will, of course, carry live right here on WTSP. This morning, 4 people are safe and back on dry land after the boat they were on slammed into a jetty in St. Pete Beach last night. Here's the rescue. Investigators say the driver got lost and stopped the boat, but then a strong current pushed it onto the rock jetty, flipping it over. 2 people fell into the water. Luckily, though, no one was seriously hurt. All it took were just a few pops, and a Lutz family knew that something was wrong. Turns out a depression opened up underneath their home, forced them out of it yesterday afternoon. They said nails started falling from the ceiling, and there was damage outside as well.
And of course, on the exterior structure, we had that little, we'll call it a depression area. Right now, it's about 1 foot round. Red
Cross is helping the family out. They said they're already working with insurance to figure out just what can be fixed. Lutz is in Pasco County, of course, where sinkhole and depression activity is extremely common. This summer, 76 depressions opened up here in this Hudson neighborhood, and the ground there is still moving. Pasco County's emergency management director explains why.
Pasco County is very prone for sinkholes. We're actually the first in the state for sinkhole activity, or I shouldn't say that, depression activity. This is also connected, there's 5 lakes around this area that are all connected to Lake Paget. So there is water movement underneath the ground through here, through these lakes being connected. So that can also contribute to settling and subsidence movement.
Pasco County says the case was handed over to the state geologists to see what they recommend to do here. For now, the road in that neighborhood will stay closed and these fences will stay up. In a historic proposal upending centuries of tradition in the Catholic Church, bishops say that some married men should be allowed to be ordained as priests. Now, this is specifically to address a clergy shortage in the Amazon. Bishops are also calling for the Vatican to consider allowing women to be ordained as deacons. Any decision is ultimately up to the Pope. All right, well, here at 10 News, we are always looking for ways to help out in our community, which is why we got a full team together this weekend to help Habitat for Humanity build one woman's dream home.
Thank you, because from the bottom of my heart, because it's a lot of work and it has to get the job done, so thanks.
They built a whole house.
I know. No easy feat, mind you.
No.
It's been amazing watching on social media yesterday, all our coworkers helping out, though. Folks who are going to benefit from this home helping out.
Yeah. Well, they got an early start, too. We would have liked to have been out there, but we were here with you. So, but kudos and happy for that woman, too.
Absolutely.
All right. You know, we have got, there's many different types of birds here in Florida, all kinds, right? And many are very beautiful to see, to listen to.
Should I start taking out my earpiece now?
You might want to.
But none compared to one tiny bird when it comes to its chirp. Scientists have recorded what they believe is the loudest bird call ever documented.
Sounds like a siren or like a warning.
A keyboard, like someone's playing their keyboard. It's called a white-belled bird. It was recorded in the Brazilian Amazon rainforest, and you can see why they call it a bell. It sounds more like a siren, just as Josh says.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been recorded at levels as high as 125 decibels, you know, give or take. But to put it in perspective, that's higher than a heavy mechanical drill.
Could you imagine waking up to that out of your window? I get upset sometimes when like there's just some typical chirping.
No.
You got a siren.
I'll even take the rooster.
What's going on?
Oh, just another day in the Brazilian Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, you know what? We might be getting ready for Halloween here. But next on Brightside, we're taking you to the other side of the world, where they are preparing to celebrate the annual Festival of Lights. (7:23), time for your health checkup here this morning. All right, you know how the blue light on your phone can make it difficult for you to sleep? Well, now a new study says that same blue light might actually be speeding up the aging process. You can't win. Even if the light isn't shining directly into your eyes, the research shows that it is the blue wavelengths that can damage cells in the brain and retinas. So, what can you do to prevent this? Well, they suggest glasses with amber lenses to protect your retinas and maybe setting your other devices to actually block that specific blue light. Well, kids these days, you might think to yourself sometimes, but there might be something to it. Scientists are actually looking into why older generations can become so frustrated with younger generations. Turns out the perceived quote-unquote decline of youth, or phrases like that, have existed for a long time. Scientists studied thousands of adults between 30 and 55 and confirmed what they call the kids these days effect. They found memory bias and the tendency to belittle others in areas where one excels is common. All right, are your kids getting enough sleep? New research says about half of kids in the U.S. are not, even though it is so critical they do.
Says more sleep is a win for the whole family. Tom Hansen, CBS News, New York.
Funny, doctors have told Natalie and I the same thing. Yeah. You know, kids younger, ages like 3 to 5, they need even more sleep. It's recommended 10 to 13 hours a night. All right, time now is 7:26. Let's go out to Liz Crawford. She is in from Madison, live in Kathleen with what she's working on for our next half hour. Good morning, Liz. This morning, as the fire threat rages, millions in California are waking up in the dark. Plus, a major airline facing disturbing allegations. What a Southwest flight attendant says she caught pilots doing to passengers. And you know, sometimes they say art imitates life, other times life imitates art. But when this couple tried to imitate art, it did not go well.
I cannot. I purposely haven't looked at anything because I can't wait to see.
I'm kind of upset I looked ahead this morning and I was cracking up at my desk and producer Katie was like, "Are you okay?" Like, yeah, oh, I'm good.
You're like, I'm very grateful.
I'm great. Good morning to you. It is Sunday, October 27, 2019. You are up on the bright side. Thank you for starting here with us. I'm Josh Sidor.
And I'm meteorologist Natalie Ferrari.
Yeah, I said it's thick. You could like cut the air with a knife this morning.
We're gonna like work on all of the analogies over the
We got another hour and a half.
I know, we got some good ones already in the mix. We got a soup just in time for Halloween, a nice very ghouly soup, especially as you head out and about, just because we are waking up to a little bit of the broadcast before 9 a.m.
We are updating our 10 News app with new information as we get it after at least 2 people were killed, 14 others were hurt at a homecoming party in Texas. This happened off campus of Texas A&M Commerce, about an hour east of Dallas. It is not clear yet if any students were hurt. Well, this morning, millions of people in California are waking up in the dark as Pacific Gas and Electric, they start to turn off power to prevent more wildfires. Kenneth Craig is reporting where nearly 100,000 are being forced to leave their homes. Well, they started to turn off the power in phases last night. They're going to start the process to turn it back on tomorrow. Right now, there is an Amber Alert for this 14-year-old girl, Isabel Shea Hicks. Authorities believe that she is in extreme danger. She disappeared from her home in Virginia on Monday and has not been seen since. Virginia State Police say the girl's mother's ex-boyfriend here, Bruce Lintz Jr., abducted her. They believe he is suicidal, and they say he owns a gun. They think at this point she's been taken out of state. A flight attendant for Southwest is suing the airline, claiming some of the pilots hid cameras in the bathroom so that they could stream video of people using it. Flight attendant claims that in 2017 she was told to sit in the cockpit while one of the pilots used the restroom, and that is when she says she saw video of the pilot in the bathroom on an iPad. The suit says the woman showed the video to management and was, quote, warned not to tell anyone. Southwest is denying the allegations, releasing this statement in response that reads in part, "The safety and security of our employees and customers is Southwest's uncompromising priority." Yet another weekend of cleanup here for neighbors in Kathleen after last week's tornado. Of course, there is still plenty of damage there to be picked up after the storm destroyed homes, hit the middle school, took the roof off. Brightside reporter Liz Crawford is live at Mount Tabor Baptist Church in Kathleen, also impacted. Liz, the long road ahead, I imagine just starting to sink in for people there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the focus is on rebuilding, but it's going to be a slow process for Matt, but for so many people in this community. So there is a service this morning. 9 o'clock, was it?
Bethel Baptist.
9 o'clock, but it's not here.
Okay.
They are at 10 o'clock, and it's at Bethel Baptist, just a short couple miles away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is the tone here. Clean up and still trying to worship.
And like you said, so many people who relied on that food bank, too, who really need a solution here soon. All right, Liz Crawford live in Kathleen. Thank you so much this morning. And tomorrow, students are going to head back to class at Kathleen Middle School after a tornado ripped the roof off of it last week. This was what was left behind there. In a letter to parents, the schools say that there is still months of work to be done, but they are ready for the students. These were several of the portable classrooms and bathrooms that were brought in until all of this damage inside of those classrooms can be repaired. 7:39 is your time, happening today.
Let's talk about the state of the race, because it has tightened. Do you still consider yourself?
One might say too many.
Too many, quite a bit.
So, you know, Pinterest is such a popular website now. People use it to get inspiration and ideas for clothing, home decor, even plan a wedding.
Yeah, do you use it? Have you been looking at all?
I may have peeked once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, well, check this out. One couple found some photos on Pinterest they wanted to recreate for their engagement photos. Did you do this at all too? Yeah. So this is the picture they actually wanted to copy, right? It looks cute. But things didn't turn out as they hoped. As you can see, and I have to stop reading because this is gold.
Fail.
What's on her face?
That's wine.
That's
the
all
champagne.
wine?
The champagne.
Needless to say, it was a total fail because I can't even read. Even the guy in the photo tweeted that he, quote, botched it. You think? We can only hope things turned out better, though, for their actual wedding day photos.
But let's be honest, those were probably better than any, if they would have came out great. Everyone's going to remember these photos. I mean, they're viral now. This is classic. Look at this.
I mean, this is them in all their glory.
He said there was a quote. He was like, I may have overcompensated a little bit with the ship.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
I don't know. Just be yourself. I look at the one they wanted to copy, and I'm like,
who does that? Who sits in a field dumping
No.
champagne down each other?
I'm going to have like a smash cake before I have
That's so
a bottle
you.
of champagne.
That's so on brand.
Exactly. Thanks. That's what I'd like to say.
All right, well, you know, it's not even Halloween. But some people, yes, are already getting into the Christmas spirit.
Hold on. But we have a turkey still.
Time to take a look at what is trending on this Sunday Fun Day. All right, get ready for arguably the best karaoke night of your life, Natalie.
Always.
Original Grease stars John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John are coming to Tampa for a sing-along. The Meet in Grease show happening at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater December 14th, and tickets are on sale now, and I honestly would go to this in a heartbeat.
It's basically what I do in all my commercial breaks.
That is true.
I have my own sing-along back here.
Well, now you can do it with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
Done.
Would that be a blast?
Okay, let's go.
I love how we're paying to go sing with them, not them sing to us.
No, no, no.
Summer loving.
No, stop it.
No singing. All right. All right. We talked with you guys on Facebook Live about this yesterday. Such a wild story. A man was pulled over for erratic driving. His blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit, and neither police nor doctors believed him when he said he had not had a drop of alcohol. But it turns out he was telling the truth the whole time. It was later discovered that he was diagnosed with a rare disorder called autobrewery syndrome. And it is when yeast inside your gut turns carbs into ethanol, or the type of alcohol we drink. He was fermenting in his stomach. Doctors were able, though, to treat him.
I didn't believe the story when you told me.
We didn't either, but apparently it's been the plot line of several TV medical dramas, as our commenters pointed out.
The syndrome itself does not sound.
It sounds made up.
Autobrewery?
Like, I swear, officer, it's just my stomach.
Oh,
does its
no.
thing. Great. Well, I'm glad he found help. That's
Ooh,
scary,
a lot of alcohol.
actually.
Did you see that? Are you seeing this video?
That was a heavy pour.
Ooh.
All right, this one had a lot of us talking in the newsroom past couple days, debating what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Ooh, Halloween Reese's, yeah.
Halloween Reese's.
Yeah,
I would go with Reese's. Retail Me Not says, though, M&M's actually takes the top spot, the top 6 you can see right here. The fact that candy corn even was ranked.
It's disrespectful.
Monsters. I don't even care. I'll have the debate all day long. Producer Katie said she loves candy corn.
I thought this was like a, hey, you have to throw one away. Done.
Nope, no luck there. And it is happening whether you want it to or not. Christmas is already here, at least on the Hallmark Channel. Friday night, they kicked off their 72-day holiday movie marathon, which includes 24 new Christmas movies, all with the same general plot line.
I'm the only one who hasn't jumped on this bandwagon.
And just to be sure you don't miss a movie, you can actually download oh my gosh, you can download a checklist app to track which ones you have yet to watch.
I mean, I have a full-time job. I have a dog.
Who cares?
How?
Wow.
72 movies?
It's early, though. What do they say? Let the turkey cool. We haven't even gotten past Halloween yet.
Let it thaw.
Let the turkey cook and then cool. Well, you know what? I guess we're going to roll right along with the whole Christmas spirit here.
Okay.
As each day passes, so too does the chance to buy that perfect gift. I can't believe we're talking. Oh my God, we got a countdown clock too. We're going all in. You might not be thinking about it. Well, now you are. But if you are the kind of person who would rather race right over Halloween and Thanksgiving and get straight to the holidays, well, you are in luck, because 2019 is a rare year where the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas is shorter. What does that mean for your holiday shopping? Let's connect the dots. You are up on the bright side. Countdown clock for every situation here and every occasion. Halloween just a couple days away, so if you're looking for a haunted house, why not go to one where they're scaring you for a good reason? Bright Side's Tweelan Nguyen takes us inside Scare House Pinellas in Largo.
It's Pinellas will accept donations like these for the SPCA so they can help those animals in need.
All right, well, that's a nice little twist. You get to help the animals.
It's like the whole time, like, nope, nope, nope. Oh, the animals.
But you have to help the animals.
They know they're wrong.
Tweelan was such a good sport, too.
I know.
Did you see the look on her face?
The day she shot this, following her on Twitter, it was like the highlight
gold.
of my morning. Just
gold.
her reaction on everything.
Yeah, it was good. All right, well, lucky you, there's a whole nother hour of this next. We'll see you on the flip side. More Bright Side.